Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for the teardown, cleanup, and refresh of my Erig collection. I took the dirtiest, the ones that have been used the most, and I've spent the morning cleaning them. We have Carta, Oura, Puffco Peak 1, and Puffco Peak 2. We have 2 peak glasses. Don't make them fall. 2 Carta glass. 1 Oura glass. And 1 Carta Helix top. What I use is a large Tupperware container. Deep, about 6 inches deep, maybe 18 inches across. And that container then gets filled about 3 inches in with alcohol. And then I fill each one a couple inches with alcohol, with ISO. And then on top of that, remember it's only filled a couple inches in the Tupperware container. I put in boiling water and let it sit for a little bit. Then I take them and I shake them with a rubber glove on, each glass. Then I use my brush assortment. Now let's look at this. A very wide mouth brush, and on down to the smaller brushes, which I actually bend into the curves of the unit. So I recommend getting really good brushes. Now, because I do these all together, there's a chance for some of the reclaim to still be retained in the bottom of the bases. It's really a discoloration, not a meaningful issue at all, and so it doesn't bother me. What I'm going to now do is reassemble the units. Let's start with our Carta Helix top. Right back in where it started from. Check the flow. Very good flow. Very good flow. So your Carta is ready to roll with your Helix top. Your Oura then gets reassembled with its glass. Make sure you line the holes up. Line the holes in the glass right up with the hole in the silicone base. Very nice. And then we will put Puffco Peak 1 and Puffco Peak 2 back on the unit once again, aligning the best that we can. Make sure you have a good flow. Not a complicated procedure, but it is somewhat time consuming to get all these done. Okay, so we've now got all of our glass clean. I want to do a second thing. The second thing I want to do is I want to discuss atomizers on the Carta, because I just replaced the concentrate atomizer with a brand new concentrate atomizer on my Carta. This is the old one. Now, there is a rebuild kit for these, but I have not been able to make it work. So I took the old one out. I took a Q-tip, dipped it into ISO, cleaned the area where the threads are for the atomizer. And then the atomizer goes on real nice and smooth. And remember, only tighten the atomizer finger tight, because you've got the top lip that holds in the cup that also gets turned the same way to loosen it. So they kind of work in opposite directions. But we're ready to roll with that. And I think the key for everyone to come away with here is that you need to do this once in a while. Okay, this is not something that you can let sit for a couple of months if you're using your unit. Okay, if your unit's on a shelf somewhere and you don't use it, it really doesn't matter. But if you're using these Erigs, you got to work on them to keep them clean. It's just maintenance of a product that's several $100s. You're not going to get them 1,000% clean, but you can get them looking good. The reason you can't get them 1,000% clean is because the material we're using is natural, and therefore it still stays. So, hope you enjoyed this video on cleaning our Erigs and getting them back to working order in pristine shape. And I hope I helped you also with the atomizer. These are my 4 Erigs that I use the most. The Candy Pens Aura, Puffco Peak 1, Carta with the Helix top, and Puffco Peak 2. Hope you enjoyed this video discussion. This has been The Real Senior Stoner. Hope this helps. Cheers.